Hey, did you know there's a lot more going on right now at our websites? Are you watching all 4 of them? If not, check them out. There's a list right here. We got 3 YouTube channels and 1 audio-only channel for your enjoyment. So come on, dig in and see all the stuff we do here at the North American Snow Queen Palace. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Hello everybody, it's Lumi Anne Finistra. It's my turn. Right now, Michelle's just got done with her video. It is in the video editor right now and processing. So we got about 3 hours for her video to get up and out the door. Is how long it's going to take to render. And if I know Michelle, she's going to be running the electric scissors on it. But that's another topic. Today, I want to talk about your dreams or aspirations, which I think is a great topic since we were talking about Michelle's videos that she wants to play a musical instrument. And I want to bring this up because it's something that a lot of people in the world have dreams. We all do. Some dreams we have are just not attainable because of reasons of feasibility, or maybe you're too old or whatever. Being able to play a musical instrument and playing it well is something that certainly as adults we can do. There's no reason why Michelle couldn't certainly master the violin or viola, whichever one she chooses. Right now it's looking like she might go with the viola, but Michelle is not really sure yet, so we're not gonna say one or the other. We don't know. But when we have dreams, we have ideas. We all start out with something. There's something about each of us that we think about what would make us happy and what would make us content. How do we reach out and do those goals? And what about those people around us that are always doing negative talk about us, or negative self-talk, which is even worse, is when we actually say to ourselves, I can't do that because of... I can't do that because I'm too old. I can't do that because it's stupid. I can't do that because it doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, what I'd like to ask you is, when human beings come up with ideas for dreams and goals, we don't always think things that way. When we all get excited about gung-ho about something, like starting a business, playing a musical instrument, starting a YouTube channel, starting a video production company, whatever. We all start out with an idea. Or audio production company. Michelle actually originally started out in radio, so therefore it's not really at all. Michelle has a first love with the radio, and so obviously for Michelle, actually having her own high-powered AM radio station here at Winsted is still something she really would like to do. Now, I know some of you might say, that's kind of you know, why would you want to have AM when you can have FM and all that? That's technical. I'm not going to get into that. Let's just say, for the time being, is there something about radio that Michelle got all excited about when she was a youngster and she listened to the radio, both FM and AM radio. There was a couple of radio stations that played on both FM and AM at the same time back then. So it was a great chance for her to listen to the sound of both the FM station and the AM station when they would be simulcasting a program, so she could hear what the sound difference was. The whole topic of this video is about dreams, and sometimes is can we fulfill that dream? I would say in the last few years, people have taken the initiative and said, especially for entrepreneurs or starting a small business. It's always a dream to start a small business. And of course, that means that there's a lot of work involved. It takes a lot of dedication, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of financial and personal, emotional investment into that business to make it happen. That's the truth with any kind of investment in your dreams, if it's business or personal or for fun. For example, Michelle knows, and I already know this too, is that, for example, to play a musical instrument, may it be a violin, a viola, or even a cello or bass, I think Michelle likes the cello, or maybe she likes the viola more than the violin, but that's not the point. There's the dedication of practice. There's the dedication of the initial outlay of buying the violin or viola. There's the paying for the lessons and the books. If you can get access to a music teacher, it'd be great. If you can't, well, then you have to do it on your own, which still means practice. Something Michelle has been doing here on YouTube videos for years. It's been practice. Unfortunately, we are finding out toward this May that sometimes we run into technical mites that kind of slow us down, making our dreams come true. It's certainly not at all unreasonable to... I was just fixing the mixer because it was kind of off the table. But Michelle would not like to see that thing go boom. It's already went boom a few times. But so there's a lot of dedication involved. There's a lot of inspiration and a lot of creativity. And it makes a dream either happen or not happen. When you get into the negative talk that comes in both from the outside sources like friends, family, or which is bad enough, but when you start doubting your own self and you start saying, I don't think I can do this, I don't think I have what it takes, I'm not good enough, then I think you need to kind of back up a little bit and ask the question is, why would you think that you're not good enough when you've been wanting to do this for a long time? And of course, sometimes we start saying things like, well, I didn't really think it through. Well, okay, that's a natural thing. Some people don't think it through, you know? But I think that even if you didn't think it through, it doesn't mean that your dream is necessarily stupid. I mean, maybe you just need to reevaluate it to see if you can come up with a better plan. For example, for anyone to play a musical instrument, I don't care what age you are, it takes dedication, takes time, takes practice, takes guts, takes there's a little bit of a joke there, but as if you're going to use natural gut strings, which comes from sheep, Michelle wants to use gut strings, so I say what I can say, it takes guts. Takes guts from sheep. But, and of course the thing is people sometimes say, I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, I don't have the time, I don't have the money. They're always coming up with excuses not to do it. I'm going to say right now, if you really want to do something, and as long as it's nothing that's physically impractical or is legally impractical, for example, becoming a prostitute in Connecticut, for example, is legally impractical. Becoming a prostitute in Nevada is not so much legally impractical because prostitution in Nevada is legal. If that's what you want to be, fine. You know where you got to go. You know, got to go to Nevada. If you want to become, you have dreams of becoming a major investor into businesses, investments. You're going to need to have money, you're going to need to have resources, and you're going to need to have knowledge of business acumen. And before, you might want to go to business school and study how to make it work. But you're still going to need to work hard, get financially the capital together, for example, so you can become a business investor. If you want to become an airplane pilot, you got, again, just like playing a musical instrument, you got training to go through. You got to make sure you meet the FAA requirements to become a pilot, especially a commercial pilot. which obviously there's a physical health requirements, whatever, and that sometimes can become a problem. Even for playing a violin, if you're legally blind, how are you going to be able to read sheet music? Well, the truth is, Michele is going to have to come up with an own way of overcoming that sheet music issue. Probably one way is to either make the sheet music really big, so she has a huge, like a whole page of sheet music might be about the size of the poster board. Or maybe what she might do is to practice a few notes at a time and work her way up so that she could actually master that stanza, and then work to the next stanza, next stanza, next stanza. It's kind of like building up little pieces. Well, that's fine. Michele is the kind of person that would probably do that to build up her technique. But you got to do it anyway. It's going to take her a couple of years just to get through the basics. And Michele, like Michele said to me, is, I'm 46 years old. It might take me another 40 years to master violin, and I might not still be master of it. But if I can get it where I can actually pick up a bow and actually, say even in 5 years, produce a beautiful piece of music that people are going to want to listen to, that's great. I'm all for that. I want to see Michele do it, and that's the truth. And of course, I noticed the cat is okay. I'll give him a hold. He's a good cat. He's just you're always in our way. You know that? You're always in our way. Every time he sees us on camera, it's like, oh, I have to pester the humans. I never, Michele, I can't get with Michele. I love the cat and everything, but All right, so anyway, the point is you want to make your dreams come true. That means that there's going to be a little bit of work and dedication and inspiration. That's great. I want to see it happen, and I want to see you reach your dreams. Let me ask you this question. Let's have a topic discussion in the comment section below this video. What would you like to do? What is your dream? I don't care if you're old man or old woman or a young kid or whatever. I want to hear, what would you like to do? What did you want to do as you got older? What's interested you? How likely is it you could still do it today? Even at least in some extent. It seems like when we reach our dreams, we reach a state of happiness that is absolutely positively unbelievable. And whereas when we have absolutely no, it's almost like if the dream potential is reached, it's like we're not going to be held back by anybody. We're going to just excel because it's something we wanted to do. So I said, comment below here. Let me know what was your dream. What would you like to do as a kid? What did you want to do as a kid? Why not? Let's not say if you're older. What did you want to do as a kid? What would you like to do now as an adult? And if you're still a kid, obviously, you can let me know what your dreams are too. And we'll discuss it. And have a forum discussion below here. Share your views with other people. And we'll see what happens. Okay? And if you want to send me a private message because maybe you're embarrassed, maybe you don't know what to say, maybe you don't think it's publicly appropriate, whatever, you can send it to lumifinistra@gmail.com or plus Lumi Finistra on Google Plus if you want. And we'll talk about it. So let's talk about what was her dreams and how are you ever going to be able to make your dreams come true. As far as Michele being able to play a stringed instrument, be it a violin or viola, I personally am really looking forward to seeing Michele finally do something that she wanted to do since she was very young in school. She never did management or figure skating. Now she's getting older and, figure skating there's no rink nearby. So obviously, with her calcium deficiency, being on ice skates could be almost guaranteed suicidal. I have to tell you that I really am very happy that Michele did ask her doctor to check her calcium. It definitely did answer a lot of questions that we both had. So, anyway, gonna let you go. Bye-bye, guys.